was a time when Randle was by himself, basically with whatever help he can get from Grimes or quickly on any given night. All right, let's talk about the All-Star. The first returns. All right. Listen, I don't expect, there's an echo. I'm coming through somebody's mic. I don't expect Randle and Brunson to be voted. Well, initially I said, I don't really expect them to be voted in by the fans. They'll probably be voted in by the coaches. Then the first ballot, the first returns actually came out. The first fan returns. This is all the fans. And in the Western Conference, you see street clothes, Anthony Davis, who hasn't even played. You see Draymond Green, 8th.
Right.
You see Kevin Looney, 10th. And then in the guards, you see Russell Westbrook, 6th. Austin Reeves from the Lakers, 9th. And then in the Eastern Conference, Nick Claxton is 9th. This is about the fan base. This is about the Knicks have a huge fan base.
Right.
If Nick Claxton can get in at 9th, Brooklyn just moved here 2 months ago from Jersey.
Right.
And they have a fan base that's voting enough for Nick Claxton to get 9th. Julius Randle and Brunson. This is the fan returns.
So
yeah, that's disrespectful.
What Jerrell, it's disrespectful, but not. We're disrespecting ourselves as fans because for all the smoke we blow here, for all the junk we talk, like for everything. So we have a fan base that really dislike the team, and this is the little bit we could do to support them. Are you kidding me? Nick Claxton. So that means Brooklyn Nets fans are more supportive of their team than we are of our team. That's horrible. And Julius Randle is playing lights out right now. I mean, Nick Claxton couldn't even shine his shoes right now. But then he's in there, number 9, and Julius Randle could make the top 10. That's insane. Like, Knicks fans, we really should be ashamed of ourselves.
My thing, I don't even care about the names. It's the number of votes.
Yeah, so
it's not even about the names. Like
we can get 120,000 guys in.
Right, 121,000. That can't be. Seems like that's wrong. Like not with the fan base that we have, the millions of people that are Knicks fans. It's kind of weird. It doesn't really make sense.
And then
numbers look doctored, Steph. I ain't gonna lie.
Right.
Then we're quick to say how nobody want to come here because of the media, because of James Dolan. Nah, they don't want to come here because of the fans. Because if we can't get 130,000 votes to get Julius Randle there in the top 10, something's wrong with this fan base.
Right. Claxton is nobody is saying Claxton is not having a good season.
He's not,
but he is having a good season. But his fan base is rallying around him and voting for him for the All-Star team. So where is the rallying for Julius Randle and Jalen Brunson? And this is what I don't understand about everybody's taking it so personal. Like somebody says, "Oh, we have 3 ball stoppers, so they can't go to the All-Star team because they ball stoppers."
Right. Now when you got like Kyle Kuzma in 7th, stop it. That's not. That's not.
And Derrick Rose in 9th, and I'm sure that's the Chicago fans.
100%.
It would have to be
100%. The real question is, I'm gonna bring it to the chat, right? So since the All-Star voting has been out, I voted every day because you only could vote once per day.
Right.
How many in the chat literally voted for our team? Because that's what it ultimately boils down to, like you guys stated. Are we voting? We want our guys in here. Are we voting daily?
No, but the thing is, they want to trade Julius Randle. They want him out of here. This guy is playing like he's playing at an all-star level, and they want to get rid of him.
But C-Mac, why can't you vote for Julius Randle? That's what I'm trying to say. People are holding on to old stuff.
But then even if they want to trade him, wouldn't you trading a all-star sound so much better?
Yeah.
If you want to trade Julius?
That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Let's let them know. If we vote him into the all-star, that'll make him more appealing to other teams. So vote for him. That way he'll be out of here faster, guys. If you hate him that much.
I just don't understand how you can't vote for somebody on your own team who's playing well. Like, to me, it's like you're making it mad personal. Right. It's just not that deep.
It's like unbelievable.
It's just not that deep for any basketball player that they're playing well, but I'm not gonna. I don't know. I can't. It's hard for me to comprehend. Right. That like that's mad personal. You know, like what did you do to me? You know.
Yeah, holding votes out of spite. Yeah.
I get it that you want him out of here, but I just don't. It is personal. But why is it personal? What do you have personal with a basketball player that you don't even know? Wow.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. He definitely did disrespect us. You know, he's supposed to represent us. You know, on that court, he booed us. He showed us what he can do. Then the previous year, he got the bag. And you can tell he didn't put in the work in the gym. So certain people could take that personally. You know, there's Knicks fans out there that are way more diehard than us. So maybe that could be his take on that.
Listen, I don't think it's that Julius Randle didn't work in the off season. I don't think it has anything to do with him not putting in work in the off season, and has a lot to do with him just not being able to deal with the pressure that came with coming off a 4th seed, and he did not handle it well at all. No. And I'm a Randle supporter, but I call it as I see it. You know, he didn't play well last season.
Yeah, right.
You know, but I'm not. So okay, so you gave me. We the most sensitive fans. We can dish it out, but we can't take it now. So he gave us a thumb down. Now everybody's all in their feelings now, right? So now he turns it around. He's playing well. The Knicks right now are 2 or 3 games over 500.
Yeah.
But he can't get my All-Star vote because last season,
right,
he didn't play well, and last season he gave the fans the thumbs down. I don't know. I don't get it. But
if you could post what Allo-wise, he's saying just what you said, but. With a little bit more forceful.
Oh, I didn't. I must have.
Hold on. Maybe.
You see it? Okay, good. Randle will be a second-time All-Star regardless if the fans like it or not.
I agree.
He's making all NBA. He's making all NBA team. Randle, whether y'all like it or not.
That might be a tough one.
Randle stole my lunch in grade school. I hate
him. Oh, Steph, I start.
Oh, you did?
Joint.
Okay.
If you want to put it up.
That is so true.
New York fans talk bad about you, but don't got your back when you're going hard. But be mad when a player give you a thumbs down. Right. When he doesn't play well, man, he's not, he didn't help Obi Toppin tie his shoe. He didn't do this. He didn't do. Then when he going hard, yeah, all right. Well,
when he going hard,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, when he going hard, you can't give him an All-Star vote. I'm mad about that, Queen.
I just think it goes both ways. Call it as you see it.
I get mad for it.
I'm taking it personal.
He mad that somebody else mad.
Right. I just feel like call it how you see it.
Right. Exactly.
When he's playing terrible, he's playing like trash. It is what it is. Call it.
Right.
Yeah.
There's no defense for that.
Yeah. I do.
But when he's playing better, what can you say?
Yeah.
Do
you know how much bad stuff I done said about Julius Randle on this very show? Since the offseason? I ain't said nothing bad about this man all season there because he's playing well.
Right.
Like he shut me up. Like I'm good. As long as he plays well and we win games because of it, what I'm gonna say? I'm a Knicks fan. Like his job is to win us games, and he's been doing that.
Right. I saw that man choking every close game and listen. This is not about his entire career. Right. The All-Star game is about how he's playing up to this point. It's not about the close games. It's not about the play. It's about how he's playing up to this point. You know, and we're talking about Randle, but Brunson either. You know, when you look at the guards, Derrick Rose, the Chicago fan base voted Derrick Rose in, and he hasn't played in Chicago, and I can't tell you how many years.
Yep.
And they didn't vote.
Every year he ends up in this voting. Every year,
right?
Every year,
right.
We want to trade for Zach LaVine, and they didn't even vote for him.
Right. But this fan base didn't get enough votes for Brunson to be in the top 10. LaMelo Ball didn't even play most of the season.
And the way our fan base talked about point guards and how bad we wanted one, not voting for Brunson really doesn't make sense. Like, people should be head over heels over Brunson's play right now compared to how we been in the past. What, 10? When did Marbury play? Because he's probably the best point guard we've had since him.
Dude, Marbury was like 2003.
Yeah, it's 2023. We haven't had a point guard since then. So,
and I'm not saying you gotta like him.
Vote for him.
You know, I'm not saying you have to like Randle. You don't have to like him. But I'm just saying, give people their due. That's all. You know, you don't have to like him as a person, but give him his due.
Yeah, Knicks fans not voting for point guards. It's a weird thing,
right? Not even Brunson. I mean,
yeah, like
LaMelo Ball was 7th in fan voting. This is fan voting. Remember, the first 5 players are voted. The starters are voted in by the fans. Then the coaches. I think the coaches, the media, and I think players get the vote as well, if I'm not mistaken. For the rest.
Queen, I think the fan vote counts for 50%. Somehow it's just 50% of the qualification.
We got so many fans
for everybody, or just
for everybody. So the coaches, I believe the coaches pick the reserves.
Okay,
but then even the what the fans vote is count for 50%.
Of the starters. It's not 100% anymore. Okay, got you.
And then the media, the players, I don't know however.
Got you. I got you. I do remember hearing something like that.
We have so many fans. IQ should be on this list, and he don't even deserve it.
And they like him.
Right, true.
Right. I mean, this is not even about who deserves to be on it. This is who the fans want to see.
Austin Reeves is on the list.
Where's Grimes? Where's Grimes? We love Grimes. Why isn't Grimes on there?
Yeah, some of it is weird.
Maybe.
Yeah. Austin Reeves for the Lakers, 144,000 votes, 9th in guards.
And for all you Mitch fans, why isn't he on this list?
Right. Oh, Mitch does so much intangibles. You got to look close, but he does a lot of intangibles. Kevin Looney.
Easy. Right. I vote for Mitch every day.
Yeah,
that's what's up. You need to vote for him 100,000 more times, because for some reason the fan base is not voting for him. It's weird, man. We got too many people for us not to have people.
My vote every day is 5 Knicks players.
Right.
Even if you don't like, I'm sorry, Steph. I mean,
no, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say Kevin Looney had 249, almost 246. Almost 247,000 votes.
Right. It's like these numbers are weird for what the fan base, how we talk about these players. It's more than 100,000 people in Twitter Spaces daily talking about players, let alone voting for the All-Star game. Like, they should easily get over 100,000 votes. We got like 50 million people in this.
I don't even know what I think. Let me see if I can Google how many votes they actually did get.
Right, that don't make any sense. Like, that's weird. Like, those numbers are weird. The low ones are. With how many people that we have rooting for our team.
You know what could have happened? We Knicks fans could have voted our whole starting 5. Over 1 million. In the NBA, it's like, we can't have that. We can't have that.
They need to take Austin Reeves off then.
These are the headings. This is what the Mercury News, breaking down Knicks' chances of an all-star appearance after fans snub Brunson and Randle.
Wow.
And the Daily Knicks fans should be very ashamed about current 2023 NBA All-Star because we're a big fan base.
Right.
We are a huge fan base. We can put anybody we want in there. Right. I mean, they only get 50% of the votes now. And I think that's why they did that. Because fan bases was just,
right,
voting and getting players in the start. Like, you're like, this guy is starting?
But Queen, we're a huge fan base, but we're a weird fan. We're strange because we're I mean, look at the chat. A lot of these guys, they really hate our players. I mean, these guys are 2-3 games over 500 to start the year, and it's like, oh, so what? The Knicks win a game. You know what they say? Another bum team, missing their star player. That was no big deal, but it was a win. I don't know.
Somebody said Randle did nothing in the All-Star game. Wow.
He made it. That's the point of the All-Star game. You got just to make it there.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I was looking to see if. Yeah, I don't see anywhere where you could see how many votes they did get.
Now, question: you think our record would play a role with the coaches bringing them in on the reserve?
I think so.
Usually it does.
Yeah.
And usually it should, and it does.
Like if we're down at the 12th spot, nobody's going. And everybody All-Star time.
And they should be going.
Man, so we continue being at the 6th and 5th spot. You think either one should make it in that reserve spot? Or if the guys continue with their production, we should have one.
I think we should have, if we're in the 6th seed as we're nearing the coaches voting, I think we'll get one.
Okay.
If for some reason we happen to get in the 5th seed, we might get 2. But I think we would need to get in, above 6 to get 2. I think if we're around the 6, I think we'll get 1. I think if we've slipped by then and we're in like the 8th or the 9th, I don't think either one of them would get in.
Yeah. You could tell coaches around the league respect both Brunson and Julius Randle. Especially Brunson. The way they be playing Brunson sometimes, you could tell they know that he's the engine to this team, and they double team him real quick. Especially like the what was that? The Toronto game, the first Toronto game. Yeah, the coaches respect him.
This guy, I mean, it's just the first returns. What is this? What's USA Today? He was like, no Julius Randle, no Sabonis. Like, what's going on? Why is Derrick Rose on the list? It's just the first returns. Kevin Looney, twice. He got it twice with exclamation points.
Right, no Sabonis. I didn't really look at that too. You're right about that.
Sabonis, Bam, Adebayo, but this is just the first returns. These are just the first returns. Knicks fans will have an opportunity to redeem ourselves. DJ Shuttle, Randle got to be selected. He may or may not. He may or may not be, depending on how we're doing. But we're talking about how the fans, our own fan base, didn't vote for him and Brunson enough for them to be in the top 10.
That's hard to believe, man. 100,000 votes is hard to believe that our guys couldn't get that. It's weird.
Oh, okay, DJ Shuttle. Yeah, he said fans gotta vote.
I think I voted 100,000 times.
Man, it's weird, man.
Oh, shout out to Jay Boogie.
Shout out to you, Jay Boogie. Answer my text, Jay Boogie. You would think that our fans would appreciate and love the name on the front of the jersey. To be able to see our uniforms in that game would show we are on the rise, but instead we pull ourselves down. I think it does say something about us as a team as well if you have 1 or 2 All-Stars on the team. Yeah,
the Brunson thing is weird. The history of our franchise and our city in general with point guards is, everybody knows what it is. Mm-hmm. So any point guard that we have, worth any bit of a damn, should be getting votes for an All-Star game. It's weird. Popularity-wise, I should say.
Right. Anything else on this topic? And you know what? When I put this up, I was just like, wow, they didn't make the top 10. But it didn't really dawn on me like, but why didn't they? Why?
Right.
It's us. It's the
really
fans. Like why didn't they?
It's weird.
Sherwin, that's not what we're arguing right now.
Right. Look at that list. He playing.
We're not arguing that. We're just arguing why our fan base didn't vote for our players. Right? When you look at the guards, you see Derrick Rose at 9. You know, Nick Claxton at 9. You know, Austin Reeves at 9. Jeff says because Cam ain't playing, people are mad. And listen,
a whole another topic on its own.
Right. Votes for Randle and Brunson because they're not playing Cam. That's crazy. That's some real spite right there.
Well,
yeah.
The reason why with the whole Cam thing, to jump back, is because remember Cam recently came out and said, look, they didn't even communicate with me what I could do to get back into the rotation. So it's like that's stating. And then remember with Rose was like, yo, I feel like I'm on the edge here. Like I don't know, like they're not communicating me what I need to do. So it's just like, what are our team doing? Like how are we conversing with these players? You know, how we're developing these players, you know. So it's one of those situations why it hurts. Like, okay, if Cam is stating that like they're not speaking with me, they're not telling me what I need to work on. Do I need to work on that? Do I need to work on that? Then it's like, what are we doing as an organization?
That was early though. I think Cam is clear right now that they're trying to trade him.
No, this was recent. This was a recent report. I read this, I want to say either last week where Cam said that. Like
he said that recently. He doesn't know what he needs to do to get back in the rotation.
Like the team didn't inform him what he needs to. So sorry to kind of go. The reason why Cam is on the bench is because, and it's just my point of view, I know everybody has their own point of view, is the way we utilized him. They placed Cam to guard the point guards and the two guards to kind of stay in front to stop the high pick and rolls. That's not for Cam. Cam will guard your 3s and your 4s. You want to put Cam on Ja coming full head of steam, he's going to get beat. Of course, Grimes will play that initial first, and Deuce would play that better. That's what he wanted to see. So that's where that issue lied with, you know, the defense. I believe that's the only reason why Cam was being benched is for his defense, and that's just him playing smaller guys.
I don't think so. I think Cam was being benched because Tibbs just wanted to go in a different direction, and he's being traded. You know, and he never really gained. He never really gained Tibbs' trust. You know, even when he was in the lineup and he was playing well, his leash was so short. I mean, he played bad in the Dallas game, and he was terrible in that Dallas game, the first one. But I mean, come on. So I agree that the leash was really short. But from what I hear, you know, the Knicks are looking to trade him, and they're not going to risk injury.
Yeah.
I think Cam got benched because his handle is very suspect, and sometimes he looks completely lost. Sometimes, but you know, for the most part, I thought he played well in the minutes that he got for us, and I would have liked to have seen him stay in the rotation. You know,
especially with all the injuries we've had, you figure he'd have.
Correct.
That's how you know they're trying to trade him, though. He's an injury-prone player. I wouldn't play him either. Not if I'm trying to trade him.
Yeah, but at the same time, you're trying to win games, though.
Yeah, but in order to get something in return, Cam might mess around and get hurt coming out the tunnel, AJ.
Yeah, but Jerrell, how many times injured players get traded? That don't stop them because they know, you know, if he pulls a groin, you know, he's not gonna not get traded because he pulls a groin. They know what he could do. They'll just treat him for that, you know. So
I get it.
KD, I mean, not that Grimes is KD, but KD was out of commission for like a whole season. He went to the Nets, and they waited for him like a whole year. You know, that don't stop teams from getting players. Injuries don't, you know. I mean, Anthony Davis, we know Anthony Davis. You know, he was a walk-in. You know, he's an ambulance Davis. The Lakers got him anyway. So, you know.
Up here, yeah. What you
and trade him.
Oh yeah, no, they definitely won't give Cam that extension.
No.
Boogie taking it hard. I'm with you. And Ajay too. The same ones that don't hit the like button. By the way, hit the like buttons, ladies and gentlemen. Are the same ones who didn't vote. This is a sad day for our
It is. It's horrible. I can't understand how Brooklyn Nets fans support Nick Claxton more than we could support Julius Randle, who's balling right now.
Or Brunson. I mean, Brunson, if you didn't want to put your, you know,
or IQ. I mean, we love Obi. Obi couldn't get 100,000 votes.
Austin Reeves.
Oh my God, that's embarrassing.
That's weird.
Well, let's go get out and vote.
I know. It sounds like we're talking about the presidential election now, right?
That's not crazy.
Maybe
my fellow Americans.
Maybe you know what? Maybe they're still counting the votes. They didn't count the heavy Knick fan areas, just like in regular elections.
Right.